What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Diablo 3 set dungeon guide. We're going to be going over the Wizard DMO, or the Delsere's Magnum Opus. I'll go over the gear, the location, the objectives, and kind of walk you through my mastery run. Can give you any pointers. Hopefully, that'll help you get this completed. As far as the location goes for this set dungeon, you're going to be going to Act 3, the Bastion Keep Stronghold. And I'm just going to go there and then kind of walk back to this area to show you how to get there. So from Act 3's town, right, you can go out and across the drawbridge right here and then back down here. And this is going to lead you to the Skycrown battlements. Once you actually get up to the Skycrown battlements, just follow the right side of the zone all the way down. You can just follow this wall and you're looking to get to like the first major corner, which is up here. If you're using all 6 pieces, or if you have the 6-piece set bonus, then the portal will appear right here in the corner. The objectives for this dungeon is simultaneously catch 20 different enemies in the cast of slow time 4 different times, and then you have to reflect 200 projectiles. For mastery, which is what we're going over, complete both objectives and kill all the monsters within the time limit. And I think it's like 200 something, almost 300 monsters. Alright, just going over the gear here, we're going to be using every piece of DMO except for the feet. Instead of the feet, we're going to be using the Ice Climbers. Our weapons will be Fragment of Destiny and then Cosmic Strand. You can craft this at the blacksmith. Braces will be Agnar's Blood Bracers, and our jewelry is going to be Talisman of Arnok, Roll Ring of Grandeur, which allows us to wear Ice Climbers, and then Halo of Carnini. Our belt is going to be the Shame of Delsere as well. As far as Paragon goes, you kind of do want to like nerf your damage a little bit just so that Black Hole doesn't kill everything instantly. But what I've found is having enough DPS to actually clean up the dungeon or kill like stragglers or single target mobs is very, very helpful. I think I started off at I think I got it at like 700. So if you're pretty good, about 700 to 750,000. If you're over a million, probably need to taper it back a little bit. As far as Paragon goes here, if you're over 800, then everything's going to be maxed out, right? If you're under 800, then you need to be focusing on survivability stuff for the most part. If you are one-shotting things too much, start taking stuff out like crit, and also take off stuff like area damage, possibly. But I left everything in here just because I kind of liked having a little bit more DPS. And whenever I cast Black Hole, I just immediately cast or teleport in and immediately cast Time Stop. As far as when you're running this too, also just get rid of your follower. They're going to kill things unnecessarily and just kind of take away from the whole purpose of what we're trying to do here. As far as the cube goes, we're going to be using Mara's Kaleidoscope to prevent poison damage, and then Leoric's Crown to double our CDR, and then NGM to also help with our CDR on a lot of this stuff. Our abilities we're going to be using is Spectral Blade with Throne Blade, Teleport with Safe Passage, Black Hole with Supermassive, Slow Time with Time Shell, Wave of Force with Impactful Wave, and then Storm Armor with Power of the Storm. For passives, we're going to be using Evocation, Audacity, Illusionist, and Unstable Anomaly. For our gems, we're going to be using a Emerald in our weapon. If you're doing too much damage, take it out, obviously. Topaz in the chest and pants, and then for cooldown, Diamond in the helm. Our legendary gems, we're going to be using Esoteric Alteration, Bane of the Trapped, and then Simplicity Strength. Alright, so this is the map portion for the DMO set dungeon. You're going to come in right here, and a proven path here is going to be like going up this way, and then back down, clearing this, coming back up, and then closing it out. If you get up to this corner, going in this direction, you don't have 2 of the 4 time stop 20 grabs, just start over. It's going to be frustrating as heck because you're at the mercy of RNG here for the most part. Alternatively, you can also come in and go down this way and clear this big section here. You can usually get 3 of the 20 grabs that way, but it really kind of is up to you on kind of following the mob density, because if the mob density is bad in one direction, you're probably going to want to try to push in an opposite direction. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of commentary over this run here. This is a very, very RNG based, as far as mob placement goes, RNG based kind of situation. When you're going to be wanting to like try to get the time stop 20 grabs as soon as possible. There are certain mob types in here that you can go for the reflect with, but for the most part, you're going to have to like decide on if a pack is going to be, if you're going to try to go for time stop, you're going to try to go for reflections, because when you use wave of force, it's going to push everything out, which is going to kind of defeat the purpose of getting everything in time stop. But for the most part, when you're like, you want to try to kill as much as you can as you go through here, you're not going to have a whole lot of time, and just try to throw time stop down, Black Hole, and just take care of single target, especially the elites. As you can see here, it's going to be a while before you actually get the 4 grabs. These mobs right here, these are the perfect ones to use for reflect, right? Because they generate those little bug dudes. So if you can just kind of hang out and just keep, force pushing them, then you can see like that objective is just getting, completely wrecked, right? Basically every time you hit that ability, you can, increase it by 20, 30, or even 50 times. Yeah. Especially if you let them kind of like, create all those mobs quite a bit. And if your damage is low enough, then you can actually do this and get the entire objective complete with just this one group, as you can see here. And then you don't have to worry about it. Then every density mob is just going to be putting inside a time stop. It gets a little frustrating because there's a lot of areas that have like one dude here, one dude here. There are a few smaller mobs in this that do spawn in packs of 20, and they'll go right for you too. So you don't even necessarily have to do a black hole. They'll just kind of follow you. When you get into a room with a bunch of dudes, it is nice to just be able to like slow methodically teleport through them, try to group them up as much as possible. But as far as the reflection goes, these insect guys with the insect projectiles, that's the best ones to complete that. Once you have that objective though, those guys can be kind of annoying. You kind of watch your damage too. When you start pulling everybody in and trying to get that 20 stack in time stop, you risk a chance of taking fatal damage and failing. These are the guys I'm talking about here. They travel in big packs and they're really, really small. So you kind of have to take a leap of faith there because it looks like there's less than 20, but most of the time there's at least 20 for you to grab here. You see that? I almost took fatal damage there just because of all the mobs, but I got that last objective. Now it's all about cleaning up. So you're going to be just going in that path around that rectangle and try to kill as much as possible. Every group that you jump into, black hole, time stop, and then just spectral blade to try to get everything down. Don't worry about frozen because we're using Talisman of Arnok, so everything's prevented. Everything's also going to be prevented with ice climbers. It's kind of a redundancy, but yeah, just cleaning up is probably the biggest stressor here because if you went through everything and you should be able to teleport through walls pretty easily, right? But you have to get those single targets down because it really comes down to the wire. It's not, you don't have to kill everything in this side dungeon, but when it's still quite a bit and a lot of moving. And if your damage is not that high, then obviously you have to like bust all your cooldowns, like use all your black hole, your time stop, and everything. Rooms like this after you have both objectives are great because that really ticks down quite a bit. But yeah, for the most part, just cleaning up, and we'll just kind of walk through the rest of this. This is actually the last set dungeon that I had to do in order to get my Wings of Mastery. So you'll get to see that little toast near the end. You see here, I cleaned out that one offshoot area like I showed in the map section. And now I just got to go back up and clear that last half of the rectangle, which is nice because that means that whole area is completely untouched. And with having like 10 dudes left, that should be great. It should be just set up for, and I have 50 seconds left or something like that. Yeah, your time is really going to be limited. So you have to kind of keep moving. Once you get both objectives done, you definitely pick up the pace. Start using teleport as a lot more, just to get around, cut through walls. Try to time everything with the cooldown. But there it is, as you can see. Every set dungeon, I think I got like 2 more at this point to do. Yeah, but I got their Necromancer. But yeah, ended up getting my Wings of the Mastery on this run. Awesome. But yeah, not too hard, pretty easy. But anyway, guys, I hope this guide helped you get mastery for DMO. It's very, very frustrating. It's easy, but it's frustrating. It's kind of weird, right? But the map is never going to change, but the grouping of mobs is always going to be kind of different. You kind of have to play it until you get like a good configuration. But if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more gaming content, hit that subscribe button. And like always, good luck, and I will see you guys next time.